I just thought I'd come on here and show you we got stuck in the traffic over here in Oak Cliff. Yeah. And looks like the police. I got it all blocked off here at Keast and Polk Boulevard. What's going on here, fellers? Yeah, baby. Let's see here. All for that. All for that. I don't know what happened. I guess maybe the tire fell off that car. Do you think the front tire fell off? Well, he don't think so. Anyway, so we're heading up 67 and we're going to merge up here at 35, y'all. We're over here in Oak Cliff. Well, it's Dallas, but it's Oak Cliff because that's where I come from. It's Oak Cliff, you know. And coming up on Keys, that's Christ for the Nations. And that used to be the Sheraton back in the day. And back in the day, the Dallas Cowboys always stayed there at that Sheraton Inn because it was hot stuff in the 60s and 70s. Let's see there. See Christ for the Nations. And that big building over there, that's where them Dallas Cowboys used to stay. Right on, back in the day. Over there, South Oak Cliff. And there's Dallas. Look at Dallas and all of that smog. Isn't it a beautiful city of Dallas? You can't hardly see it during the day, especially on days when the wind ain't blowing. All of the, smog and the air pollution's out there. Hang on just a minute. Let's see here. All right, then. Illinois Avenue. All right, then. Yep, we're still in Oak Cliff. They've done a whole lot of reconstruction over here. Look how wide the highways are. Hey, I want to show y'all Ben and Keith. Is it Ben and Keith Mufflers? Hold on just a minute. There he is. I don't know if we're going to get to see him or not. There he is. There he is. He's holding that muffler. The muffler man. You can't see him anymore. You can't see him. But it looks like we're going to go under that park. They built a deck park over here by the zoo and everything. So I guess we're going to get to go under the deck park, which will be cool. And that building right there used to be the Oak Cliff Bank when I was growing up. Now I think it's Bank of America now. It's changed names through the years. But I think it's Bank of America now. But we're still in the heart of Oak Cliff over here. We haven't crossed that Trinity River yet, but we're going to in just a minute. So let's see here. We're coming up on the Dallas Zoo, and then we're coming up on that deck park, and we're going to drive through the tunnel. And I think that deck park officially opens today, as a matter of fact. I think or it's May 11th or April 11th, whatever. Okay, here's 12th Street. Hot dog. You got to get over here to La Caladoche on 12th Street. Juan Sanchez and his family got La Caladoche is incredible. Then get over there at El Ranchito on Jefferson. You can't miss them two places over here in Oak Cliff, and they're just a few blocks apart. La Caladoche and El Ranchito. Okay, here we go. The Dallas Zoo, y'all, is right over here. And look, there's that statue of that big old giraffe. See him up there? There he is. So that's where the zoo is. You used to be able to see stuff, but you can't because they got these big old walls. Look, y'all, here's that park. And we're going under this bridge. And this deck park up there had connected Oak Cliff again. Because you see, this was all houses and neighborhoods until the city of Dallas started in, 1954, 55. They just cleared out the whole neighborhoods, everything, and put this highway through, and they destroyed beautiful homes and everything. But they took it by eminent domain and separated Oak Cliff. Got that side and that side. So they decided, well, it would be real nice to make this deck park, and then everybody can get together from both sides, walk across the park. Guess we'll see how that works out. Oh, God, we're coming up on downtown Dallas. It sure has changed, everybody. That used to be over there where the city buses used to be. Dart. All right, and we're going across the Trinity River Bridge here, 35. When I was growing up, everybody'd say, you got to go across the river to get beer. They'd say, hey, where are you going? I'm going to cross the river. Well, everybody knew what cross the river meant back then. Uh-oh. Here we go. Well, look looks like that smog and pollution has blown away. You can see Dallas. You can see Reunion Arena, Reunion Tower right there. You can look at it downtown. Over there is the old Sears building, which is now the South Side. And the South Side is actually apartments. That is the Trinity River bottoms. There's a train way over there, and we're above the Trinity River here. And it's Saturday afternoon in Dallas, and the traffic is lovely. See what I mean? It's a sea of red lights. But we'll just keep this on, and we'll see what we see going through here, because there ain't no telling what you might see, and that ain't no joke. They've done so much new building down here that folks that were raised here and come back said, "Good Lord, what happened to this place?" Well, it's a concrete spaghetti-o. It's just everywhere. It's just everywhere you look, it's something. They're constantly tearing it. And the Sportatorium used to be down there on Katy Street right there. And they used to be Industrial Boulevard, but it ain't no more. So there's that. Let's see here. Skyline looks pretty, doesn't it? Yes, it does. The Omni Hotel. Yeah, and they light Dallas up at night. It is pretty. You know, they got all them LED lights, and they just light them up, and they blink, and they're different colors, and it looks great. Way over there is the Lorenzo Hotel. That's where, was it Tina Turner? She ran from in downtown Dallas at the Sheraton Hotel. She ran through downtown Dallas. She went across a bridge to cross this highway. And that used to be the Radisson Hotel. It is now the Lorenzo. But she ran into what was the Radisson Hotel and asked for help. And she only had like a nickel on her, and they put her up. And Tina Turner got away from that. Ike Turner. Yeah, sounds like that was a pretty bad deal. May she rest in peace. Wow, Tina Turner. What an entertainer. She was something else. All right then. Let's get to going here and see if we see anything. Oh, the river liquor. Yep, of course, because we're just right here at the river, y'all. All right. You know, Dallas is like every other city. We have people living in tents and stuff all around the place. They don't like to talk about that, but it is what it is. Okay. I'll tell you. We'll see if we see anybody down here. See these bridges? We're almost to the one that old Tina Turner ran across to get away from Ike. Yep, that's it right there. Look here. She ran to what used to be the Radisson Hotel, and they put her up. Y'all, check out that Lorenzo Hotel on Facebook. It is an incredible, incredible hotel, and it's when you have an eye for art, you have got to check out the Lorenzo. I've been in there, and I got a YouTube on that too, just Tina Turner, and just a quick walk through at the Lorenzo. It was really incredible. All right then. Well, we're in the canyon. This is the canyon in Dallas. So we're going through the canyon, and we'll come out on the other side by Fair Park. Y'all know Fair Park, great state fair in Texas. Oh, look here. Up goes more. What is that? Office spaces or probably condominiums. And right down here, we have Old City Park. Up there in the trees is Dallas Old City Park. See, there's the old school building. Don't know what's going to happen to that land up there. But you know what? That land could be making them more money if they would just put buildings on it or high-rise condominiums in Dallas. Us old folks in Dallas, we just can't stand it. That they're tearing out all the history. But Dallas Dallas is really greedy and they want people to think that it is awesome. And so Dallas will get rid of history so they can build something new and shiny and look awesome. That's what Dallas is all about. It's how they look. They don't care who they run over as long as they looking good. That's it. And I've been looking. I ain't seen nobody up here living on the roads, but they normally live around here. All right, well, we're coming out of Dallas, and there's the great famous Cotton Bowl over there. It's going to be in Fair Park. Over there, let's see. Get up on the hill, I'll give you all a shout out there. See the Cotton Bowl? There is that Ferris wheel, the Texas Star. That's over there at Fair Park. All right. And the traffic's just being really compliant. The way they built things, you can't see Fair Park anymore with these sides on the bridges, but that's all right. Just to let y'all know, there goes. You can barely see the top of the Cotton Bowl sticking out over there in Fair Park, guys. And plenty of places to live. Ain't nothing but living in downtown Dallas, I tell you, all around. Every time you come over here, they got someplace else. That one's just now finished, and looks like they'll be putting all that up for lease. So if you like living where there's lots of traffic and you don't mind getting stressed out and getting road rage, y'all come on over to Dallas, Texas, in our surrounding suburbs, and get in the traffic. And don't get in a hurry, because none of us can be. We was raised here, been here all my life, and used to get to take my time going somewhere. Now, I talk about taking my time. Everybody else is taking their time. And it's Saturday afternoon, and this is light traffic for a Saturday afternoon. You guys, and I will see y'all in a minute. So, bye bye now from Dallas, Texas.